Super Bowl 60 will be held at Levi Stadium. If you're attending, you're going to want to watch this video. I've got about 15 tips or so if you're going to be at the big game. It is a lot of information, so I will be going through these pretty quickly as they are straight to the point. Let's start with before you get here. Make sure you have everything on you from the moment you leave the car. Because if you forget something in the car or you bring something to the gate that is prohibited into the stadium, you will have to walk back to your car. And we all know that walk back is annoying. So make sure to have everything ready to go. On that same topic, let's talk about bags. Clear bags are the only thing that is allowed. There are very small clutches that do not have to be clear, but it has to be 4.5 times 6.5 inches, which is a very small clutch bag. Fanny packs, backpacks, camera bags, any type of those bags that are bigger than that and or not clear are not allowed in. The only exceptions are medicine bags and diaper bags. For the game, it will be very strict regarding this rule, so please bring a clear bag to avoid any type of back and forth. Bring a clear bag unless you're bringing, like I said, a medicine or a diaper bag for a baby. Based on what I know, every single ticket should be digital. So you should have it on your phone. Whatever ticket you have, what kind of ticket you have, should be on your phone and ready to go. We're going to be checking not only in the front when you come into the stadium, but we are checking every single section as well. That means have your ticket out and ready in your wallet. That is the best and quickest way to get to your ticket on your Apple wallet, or Samsung has the same thing as well. I believe Google phones as well, the Pixels. So have your ticket on your wallet ready to go. When you come into the stadium, you should still have your ticket ready to go to section whatever, 100, 200, 300, 400, etc. We check every single section every time you go in, and then when you leave and have to re-enter, you want to go to the bathroom or get some food, we'll be checking the tickets as well. So please have that ready every single time you enter your specific section. If you see any of these right here, stanchions / rope, they're there for a reason, okay? Please do not go under them or try to go around them. They are there for a specific reason. Those stanchions have a purpose. So those ropes or those stanchions are meant to keep you out or keep you in a certain section or into whatever it is. Do not go under them. Do not go around them. We are going to be very strict and security will be called. So please, if the stanchion is there, leave the rope be. If you've ever been to Levi Stadium or if you've seen pictures or videos, you're going to notice things are different. The outside is going to be completely different. The inside is going to be different. They're moving sections around. They're moving seats around. They're adding, they're subtracting, they're extending. They're doing all kinds of stuff to the stadium. So if you have been to Levi Stadium before, do not expect your experience at the Super Bowl to be the same as a regular or playoff season game. Not everything will be changed, but a lot of things will be changed or moved. So don't expect your experience to be exactly the same if you've been to Levi's before. Regarding those Super Bowl changes to the stadium, us people that have worked the whole season, there might be a change that we forget about in the moment. So please be patient with us. We will be having maps or booklets that has all the information that you need. If we do not know something, we will figure it out with you right there on the spot. We will have that information available, but it might take some time for us to find out what changes have been made. I ask that you please be patient with us as we are used to something happening all year long, and for this one game, there's a bunch of changes happening. So for that, we will have the information, but if we don't know it on the spot, we will find it out for you very quickly. So be patient, be clear with what you're looking for. And even if you don't really know what you're looking for, we will be able to figure out with you and for you. Just give us a moment and we'll do it together. Since it is the big game, we will be having extra guest services people and extra ADA assistance for people that need it as well. So that means there's going to be more workers than the usual season game. So there should be a lot of help around. Whatever issues you have, there is going to be people around for that. However, if you're at a certain section and like me, I'm working a specific section, I'm not going to have the power to help you with certain things sometimes. So the best thing to do is go to a guest services table or booth. It is a white table, unless they changed it. They could have changed it, but it is a white booth and it says guest services in black writing. That is where you go for general questions or things that are not specific to a section. If you have any ticketing issues, food issues or questions or anything like that, it is also best that you go to those specific guest services tables or booths. Do not come up to a section where a person is checking tickets. It's gonna make traffic, and there's gonna be lots of people. We need traffic to go very smoothly back and forth. No traffic jams, please. We cannot have people blocking the entryway where there's a lot of people go in and out. So if you have any general questions that are not specific to that one section that you're walking up to, go to those tables or booths. This is huge. Levi Stadium for the Super Bowl will be absolutely smoke free. That means no vapes, no pens, none of that stuff is allowed during the Super Bowl. A security guard or a guest services, maybe even a police officer, will ask you to put it out. And that's a first time warning. It might not even be a first time warning. We might kick you out the first time we see anything being lit up. So please, please, no smoking of any kind, no vaping, no e-cigarettes, none of that. Leave that in the car or hit it outside. And if you somehow bring it in, do not take it out. We will be looking for that, and you will be asked to put it away or be kicked out for smoking. So no, there are no smoking areas either. No smoking allowed at all whatsoever within the parameters of the stadium. A couple extra tips in case you don't know. There will be also breastfeeding stations. Usually during the game, there's 2, but there could be more. But there will be breastfeeding stations for people that have kiddos, that have the babies. There's a few of those sprinkled throughout the stadium. Like I said, I don't know where exactly they're going to be in case things have changed for that specifically, but just ask a guest services person and they can help you point out where those are at. There are a handful of outlets throughout the stadium. They are not to be used. They are not available for you to charge your phone, for you to charge any other things. Those outlets are a fire hazard, and they're only going to be used if absolutely necessary during an emergency. Please come with your phone and an extra battery pack fully, completely charged. Now, I know things happen. If your phone dies, you forget your pack in the car, you can't leave the stadium, yada, yada. There will be a few places where you could rent out a battery pack. I don't know the prices, and usually there are 2 or 3 stations, but like I said earlier, there might be more. I hope there's more of them, not less, but I hope there's more of them throughout the stadium so you can rent out a battery pack if absolutely needed. But please try to buy a battery pack before the big game. Make sure it is fully charged, come with your phones fully charged, and enjoy the game without worrying about you having your phone die. Because all tickets will be digital, you really do not want your phone die. I know you want to record and do this and Bad Bunny and the touchdowns, but your ticket, you need that ticket, and it's going to be digital. No physical tickets allowed. So please come with an extra battery pack or be ready to spend whatever amount to rent out a battery pack for your phone. Last but not least, let's have fun, you guys. It's going to be high energy. It's going to be a good time. Make sure to please leave your bad attitudes at home. Please be patient with your other fellow guest members or us guest services. Be patient with us. Be patient with other people. We're trying to have a good time at the Super Bowl. We're trying to see high energy plays, keep the action going, offense, defense, the halftime show with Bad Bunny. We're going to have a good time, you guys. So please, 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 please bring good vibes. Let's have a good time. Stay patient with each other. Let's love on each other. Let's help each other. You don't have to be working at Levi Stadium to help elevate the experience for somebody else. If you see any type of issue or a person that needs help, make sure to lend a hand towards them or help us by bringing them to us, and we can see what we could do for them, okay? Please understand there's going to be high energy. There's going to be high emotions. There's going to be alcohol involved, but please try to refrain from touching any guest services or workers in any way, shape, or form. A cool high five or a fist bump, that's fine. But try not to give us a side hug, to pat us on the chest, pat us on the back. Keep all physical touch to a minimum. Please, high five, a fist bump, something like that is okay. But please try to not do more than that. A hug, a pat, or whatever. It is unnecessary. And while some people personally, like me, I don't really mind, but other people might care. And, you know, it's just, we don't want to be too handsy in any way, shape, or form. So a boom. That's pretty much all that we want as a guest services worker or anyone else. There's security, there's medical staff, there's the cops, there's all kinds of other staff that's more than just the guest services. I know it can be hard. There's going to be a lot of emotions and energy, but let's try to refrain from most physical contact, okay? Most people working this Super Bowl is their very first Super Bowl. They didn't work it 10 years ago when it was at Levi's, or they haven't been to other Super Bowls in other parts of the country. So it is a huge event, lots of people, a lot of things will be happening during the game. So people that are working the Super Bowl, even us workers might get a little overwhelmed. So just to piggyback on what I said earlier, please be patient and, wait for us to explain or find out what we have to for you, okay? That's pretty much it. There might be something I forgot. So if you have any questions, please leave them down in the comments below. I'm not going to know all the information as I did not make the changes that happened to the stadium. I'm just a worker. So I don't know every single change. I won't be able to know every single thing. But any questions, comments, or concerns, leave in the comments, please, please, please. And I'll try to answer them as best as I can. Shout out to Patriots and shout out to Seahawks. Congratulations on making the Super Bowl. Let's see who's going to go out with the trophy at the end of Super Bowl 60 at Levi Stadium.